Hi, I'm Mrs. Bunch and I teach sixth grade accelerated science in the CGS Center at DHMS. And in my class, we only have classwork. However, if your student is unable to finish in class, then they may have to do some of the work at home. We do many labs that can only be done in class. Sometimes they are only one day due to our constraints of our curriculum. Students need to be focused and managing their time wisely. My expectation for work is that it needs to be uploaded before or on the due dates in Canvas. I do accept late work. However, it will need to be uploaded to Focus after the due date. If a student misses a hands-on lab in class, they are still responsible for the lab and need to get with their partners. And if a lab is still up in class, they may work on it then. My grading system is 10 points. My 0 is 5 points. This is to give students that are just a little bit behind an opportunity to bring that grade up. My expectations for labs, notes, and vocabulary are in Canvas, but I also have samples of my expectations in class. So students are always welcome to look at those examples. For example, my expectation is that notes are always written on the right-hand side of their notebook, and on the left-hand side, they need to have some kind of picture, hand-drawn picture that is colorful, that represents the notes that they took. For their vocabulary, my expectation is 3 columns. They need a word, a definition, and again, a colorful sketch. This is to help with memory. This is to help them recall things when they are taking a test or even when they're working on the lab work. Things come to mind when you put pen to paper, so to speak. Let's see. My class rules, of course, reflect our school's rep, respect, excellence, and pride. My expectation is that we are kind to each other in class, and that if we do have a dispute, that you come to me and we try to work it out. Sometimes that means that it's better that even though you're good friends, you may not be very good lab partners and you need to find somebody else to work with. We also need to make sure that we are prepared for class, that we are wearing the correct gear when we are doing a lab. I do have students sit out if they are not dressed appropriately. Sandals are not appropriate wear for the lab classroom, and so make sure that on lab day you're wearing the right kinds of shoes. Also, we walk in the lab. The lab is a lot of fun, but it's not PE, and people should be walking in the lab, and I've made that very clear to my students that we need to compose ourselves in a certain way when we are in the lab. The students also know that if they break things or spill things, that they are to let me know so that I can assist them in the cleaning up process. We don't want anybody, of course, to get hurt, so it's important to clean up our mess quickly. The other thing that I think you need to know is that you can reach me at bunchd, BUNCHD, at pcsb.org. And I look forward to your questions and comments at the end of this meeting. So I hope that this was informative, and as always, I look forward to teaching your student in this fabulous school year. Take care and have a good evening.